All right, Lottie, it's time for the main event. We're gonna review The Boys episode 4. Uh, the Boys is just charging along, man. This
Yep.
this show is it. First of all, it's awesome. This season is the best season of the show so far.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's the best superhero TV show. Period. It's one of the best superhero things at all.
Yeah.
That's going. And episode 4 did not play. It did
No.
not play at all. It's plenty of funny things and everything. I got spoiled on one of the things that happened at the end of the movie, so I was just like cringing, like when the fuck is this gonna happen, right? And we'll talk about that in spoilers. So non-spoiler is it's just moving. It's moving along, and everything is getting worse. Like, am I wrong? Like this shit is
I
bleak. This is I'm
I
I'm
feel
just
like
like, good God, it's bleak.
I feel like we're returning to the season 1 in the sense of like, remember how in season 2 it felt like there was a form of protection. In season 1, there's no protection. We're surrounded by we're surrounded by psychopaths, and the leader of them is the psychoist of the
Oh my
psychopaths.
God, yes.
And it's just that's what it feels like. There's no one is safe. In season 2 we felt like, well, Homelander can't get to them because they're under this thing, so
Mhm.
there's still some safety in it. But this season, man, listen.
Yeah, and you know what's really kind of we see a side of Homelander we hadn't seen before, which is sort of this plotting, his trying to be mastermind or whatever. And he does a real, he does a real good switcheroo at the end. He fucks over, uh, very convincingly, Stan Edgar. Up to this point, we're just like, this dude's untouchable, right? He
Hmm.
does this great. He does this great move to sort of like get him out the way and to achieve what he ultimately has wanted, which is to just be to be the master and commander of Vought, to do whatever the hell he wants, and to just basically lord his power over everyone who thinks that they can sort of challenge him.
Hmm.
And let me just say, Anthony Starr, if he doesn't get a damn Emmy nomination, the Emmys are bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay, that's just it. If they don't nominate this man for an Emmy, the Emmys are bullshit. Because I've I'm telling you, I rarely ever am super bothered by, even, I know some shit's happening on screen. This dude has me stressed every time he's on screen. Every time he's
Oh
on
yeah.
screen, I don't. I'm just like, this dude's a fucking psycho, and it's the
Hmm.
worst thing about him is he's a psycho with multiple faces, right? And sometimes you don't actually know which one you're getting, and all of them are terrifying, and not knowing which one you should be responding to.
Yeah.
He's crazy. He's a nutbag with all the power, and he's just frightening. But we also we see Butcher and the boys. They do a mission. All of the stuff with Frenchie and the female Kimiko
Hmm.
uh, is super interesting, and the Compound V and all. It's just like they're doing all this shit. Plus, at the same time, they're skewering all sorts of like shit that we see in our real life. They're they're bringing
Hmm.
up all sorts of political sides, and they're fucking with them. It's just, like this shit is just like, this is next level. I said this before. This is next level shit. But man, they just keep getting better. How are they doing this? I don't get it.
Listen, listen, man. This I first of all, I'm gonna just say this: the senator, what's her name again?
Uh, what was her name? I can't even remember that, but I know what you're talking about. I'll look it up
She,
real quick. But yeah,
she's a
yeah,
piece. She is a piece of shit. I'm sorry to do that to your daughter. And I'm just saying it right now. It has nothing to do because she wants to protect her daughter. It's because she hates herself so much that she needs somebody else to be around her to go in her self hate. And you know what? I'm gonna just predict it now. Her daughter is probably going to get a useless power that's going to deform her body.
Could be.
Just tell you that.
Oh,
And it is
it's Victoria Newman. That's the character.
yeah, Victoria. Victoria. Well, her real name is Nadia. Nadia.
Yeah.
Or yeah, she deserves everything that that is going to come to her
That's
because I do not feel bad for her at all.
yeah.
Two,
Fucking A Train.
I'm
By the
beginning
way.
to. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Fucking A
Hashtag
Train.
Uncle Tom. Uncle Tom. They could
Ooh.
fucking Uncle Ass
Oh
Tom,
my
man.
god. Like everyone who sucks on this show sucks so fucking hard. Like if they didn't have superpowers, you would just want to punch them in the nuts. Like
Yes.
like everyone and fucking Butcher is look, just fucking A Train. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say Butcher. Butcher's what's it called? I really like where his thing got, in my opinion, got a little better because he said something that really, like, he said this isn't like he was telling Huey, because Huey's struggling because he's dating a woman that is probably one of the second or third most powerful heroes in the world, and he feels less of a man because she can do everything for him while he can't. They were clearly showing this in the first episode where he can't open any of the jars in his apartment while she can just easily open them up. They're clearly showing that now. It's just coming to a head when Homelander pretty much is like, yeah, at any moment I can fuck your girl and there's nothing you could do about
Yeah.
it. And I'm just like, I don't know, man. It's just like, it's one of those things. And now Butcher's telling him, like, yeah, this is not power. This is a curse. And I'm like, thank you. Because, like they had earlier with Kumiko and the son, they hate their powers. The son doesn't want a puppy because he thinks he'll kill the puppy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's that's. I think we're veering pretty close to spoilers. I just say this episode's great.
Yeah.
It's going right along with this, and I'm just like, where the hell is this all going? I understand there's some pretty raunchy and crazy shit, and there was some pretty raunchy and crazy shit in this episode. We're gonna
Killing
talk.
people with fucking dildos,
Yeah,
man.
we're gonna talk about it in the spoilers, but like definitely, this show is just it's up there, and you absolutely should be watching. So, anyway, let's talk about some spoilers. Let's do a few minutes talk about spoilers. Killing motherfuckers with first of all, there are I don't know if these are official Vault products. Are these bootleg products? I feel like they're official because Ashley she had a Homelander strap on. There's Vault dildos of the 7. What the hell? Like, is
What the fuck?
what? I don't I don't know what to say to that except I mean I'm open minded about such things, but I'm just saying y'all have the 7 branded dildos. That is nuts. And
And
yeah. There was no
and
sexy
then
time with them either. They were just murder objects. A bitch getting killed, a dude getting fucking killed with a dildo coming out the back of his head and then pushing out in his mouth. That's hilarious, but also fucking gruesome.
yeah, and there was actually sexy time with them because remember one of the scenes towards the end, the crazy, what is the chick? The
Ashley, the one,
yeah,
the
she
half
has
sister.
one of those Homelander strap-ons that she used. Oh,
Yeah,
the
he was.
show is so fucked up,
It's
man. This is a fucked
I
up.
thought it was hilarious because he was like, "Oh, how are you gonna put?" I was like, Ashley with the big dick energy. She's not she's running the show as much as she can.
Yeah,
Speaking of her, I kind of sort of noticed the actress who played her. She slimmed down from the previous season. I'm not saying this to shame anybody or about body. I feel like that's a part of the character. She is stressed the fuck out.
Yeah.
And she's losing weight because she's not eating because she's so stressed dealing with Homelander, managing a clearly losing his fucking mind Homelander.
Psychopath.
Yeah. And she's having to deal with him. And I'm like, oh man. Shit, I get it. I feel you, girl. You are losing sleep and you're losing weight because of his
Yeah.
ass. A-Train's a piece of shit. So this motherfucker he's so fucking stupid. He's chasing after, Homelander like a fucking whipped puppy. And like Homelander's been shitting on him all season. And we're presuming for the last year. He's been shitting on him for like a year. And as soon as the Deep gets there, they're in competition. And how does he treat someone trying to show him some empathy? Like, hey, we don't have to put up with this forever. He fucking sells him out. What?
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. Seriously,
it's literally
fuck A-Train. And I, you know what? Here's the fucked up thing. Now, you and I, we have some empathy for A-Train. We're black men, right?
Mhm.
And I'm seeing what's going on. His brother's like, man, this one Blue Hawk, he's over policing over here. He's police brutality, et cetera, et cetera. He's feeling belittled. He's feeling like there's not enough representation. He's trying to, represent for his people when he sees some things, but mostly he's an opportunistic shithole, right? But
Mhm.
you're starting to feel some sympathy for him. You're like, oh, maybe he's going to get better. And then,
Mhm.
you know what? The writers, fuck y'all. Can I say that? Let me just say that. I love y'all, but fuck y'all. Y'all got me feeling for this motherfucker. And then he turned out to be an opportunistic piece of shit asshole. And I hope he fucking dies. Because I'm so fucking mad at him. Thanks to his bitch ass, Supersonic got torn apart by Homelander. We didn't get to see it. Thank the Lord they didn't show that. We just saw the aftermath. But I mean, to be fair, Supersonic was a fucking idiot. But still, man,
it's just crazy. It's like I saw one person on Twitter. He said the deep wants the deep is trying to deep throw Homelander, and A-Train wants to run a train on Homelander. It's just they are all over this man's dick, man. And I'm just
and
like,
this is a dude has literally threatened their lives on multiple occasions.
yeah, exactly.
And why do you want to be near this motherfucker? Like Supersonic's like, I'll be here for you. I'm like, what are you gonna do? When she said leave, bitch, she meant leave because your ass is gonna get killed. And you did because you ran your stupid mouth to the wrong person. And man, all of that stuff. It's just reinforcing Homelander is not to. I mean, he is about that life right now. He's not playing with anybody.
But we do have to say this. Stan Edgar is that motherfucker. That man right there, the biggest flex in all three seasons. Stood up to that man and called that motherfucker bad product and turned his back to him. And I was like, this motherfucker is cold.
And he said, you lost everything and you still got exactly the regular old heartbeat and regular blood pressure. And he's like, bitch, I ain't scared of you. And he sat there and talked shit to the man to his face. And I'm like, Stan Edgar, are you trying to get stomped? And he's like, nope, I ain't scared of anything you got on. and you right, you talk about big dick energy. That's why Homelander he's still scared of the man. He literally just he kicked the dude out. He got the dude fired essentially, right? Got him in trouble. Had his quote daughter turn on him. All this stuff, right? And Stan Edgar is unimpressed. He's just He's like, I don't give a fuck. You are still a tiny little bitch that's looking for approval that you ain't gonna get from me because you ain't shit to me. You are less than shit to me, and I am not scared of a fuck thing you're gonna do. And he didn't laser him or kill him or anything. He let the man walk out with the last word, talking mad shit. That's big dick energy. The biggest dick in that room swung his way. He turned left, and Homelander didn't duck and got slapped across the face with it.
It's like that's what he did. Like Vegeta said, so I better duck because I'm about to turn left and I don't want to smack you with my dick. Because, man, he called him, he didn't say you're a piece of shit or a bad person or a failure. He said you're bad product. Like, you don't even bruh. Bruh. I was like, stand Edgar right, bruh. Like, Homelander could even look at his back, bruh. That shit got me. I was like, stand Edgar, that motherfucker, boy.
Shout out to Giancarlo Esposito for continuing to be one of the best. Like, he does that shit. Look at any role he does. I mean, he's that dude. God damn it. You get me hyped up. I gotta go watch that shit again. Other stuff was happening. Like Kimiko, she's ready to be like, fuck this noise. And then we see that Butcher, Huey killed somebody for the first time, and he has superpowers.
Well, he did. This is not the first person to kill.
Well, I'm sorry, with superpowers. Excuse me.
Yeah, with superpowers.
But no, they did blow up the dude. But he hands-on killed somebody with his superpowers. And I didn't notice it until somebody pointed it out. We saw Soldier Boy come out of, he's the weapon. He's the weapon. I was trying to figure out what's going on. The people are saying he took away Kimiko's powers when he hit her with that shot.
Mm-hmm.
That's the fucking weapon right there. So we're gonna see. I think they're gonna join up, because why the fuck not? Because everything's got to be horrible in this fucking show for the good guys. The good guys can only ever win after losing 5-6 times, right?
Yeah.
But somehow he and Homelander and Soldier Boy are gonna go at it, and he's the key. His Winter Soldier looking ass. Literally his Winter Soldier looking ass, because he was butt ass naked. Like, there's a lot of man butt in this show. There's a lot of man butt in this show. Which I say, you know what, ladies and dudes, if it's equal opportunity shit. That we've seen a lot of woman butt in other shows, so they're just like, you know what, it's fine. We're gonna make our male, like Jack Quaid was butt ass naked too. I'm assuming
They literally showed a penis.
Yeah.
Like, well, I can't like you said, what's it called? Showed a whole ass busted wide vagina, and what's it called?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's a new world, but look, there's some wild ass shit happening in this, and some really scary ass shit, wild ass shit. Just everyone's in a fucked up place right now, including Homelander. Fuck y'all for making me care about this guy, because every time I care about him, I'm like, no, fuck this guy for real though. And A-Train, hope you get run over by the actual fastest guy in the world. Am I right? I can't believe y'all made me hate the black dude. And rest in peace to Supersonic. You were an idiot, but you were a good idiot. So anyway, we could talk, but that's a good episode. And I'm glad that we are getting this. It's so good to be a superhero fan right now, because shit like this comes out. So anyway, you guys, that's all of our spoiler thoughts on this. So let us know what you think about the show down in the comments. Let us know what you think about our comments. Just like I said, get down to the comment section and leave your thoughts there. Of course, you can always hit us up, supernotfunnyshow@gmail.com or at supernotfunnys1 on Twitter, and we'll chop it up. All right, all you Fabricants and Fleshbags, thanks for joining us. Come back next week. We're going to talk some more about The Boys. I've been Mo De Poupée, your resident fabricant and comic extraordinaire on all things pop culture, joined by the anime expert, video game designer, and lover of all things superhero, my good friend Ladi. And we'll see you guys on the other side of the thread. Peace.
Peace.